People still don't understand that January 6th has everything to do with Russia, Russia, Russia. And it's not just Donald who's afraid of going to jail for treason. It's Ted Cruz, it's Lindsey Graham, it's pretty much everyone in the Republican Party who's not an ever-Trumper who will be tried for treason in the future. See, Donald Trump and the Republicans wanted to get rid of the TPP. The TPP was a trade agreement that was set up under President Obama, Vice President Biden, and Secretary Clinton. And what it did was it started a global minimum wage. So it more or less outlawed slavery. It said, hey, we're going to be in the business of your country. If you want to have slaves, then that's your business, but we will sanction you and we will tariff your products. And Saudi Arabia wanted to get a nuclear weapon, but we said, we're not going to let you even have nuclear power so that you can get nuclear waste in order to make a nuclear weapon because we don't want to proliferate nuclear weapons. Donald does. Donald said he wanted to start an arms race. But he couldn't do that with the trade agreements that we had in place already. That's why he needed a second term. So anyway, cut to President Xi and President Putin. They decided to counter the TPP with what's called the Belt and Road. And that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to take over. It's a hostile takeover of the trade rules. And they're saying with the Belt and Road, it legalizes global slavery. It legalizes nuclear weapons. It says, hey, if that country wants to have slaves or nuclear weapons, that's their business. And the United States and other countries aren't allowed to get into it. Sanctions become illegal. That is what Donald Trump wanted. He wanted to make sanctions illegal. That is why Putin risked so much, because it wasn't about not having sanctions for the 4 to 8 years that Donald Trump would be in office. No, it was getting rid of sanctions forever, for the next 100 years. That is why Putin risked so much. And that is also why Donald Trump and the Republicans risked jail on January 6th. That is why they incited a riot and incited insurrection, because that incitement, that crime, isn't nearly as bad as the treason that they committed all the way back in 2017. And Donald Trump, the Republicans know that if Donald Trump doesn't get into office now, that these investigations on January 6th are going to continue. And as these investigations continue and as the trial goes, the evidence is going to be presented that the reason why they incited these riots on January 6th was to cover up the treason that they committed back in 2016 and 2017. And that, my friends, is the bigger scandal.